Hi, kindergartners. It's Mrs. Huaco, and I'm here with my dog Lou. And Miss Harmon and I thought it would be great if I was able to connect with you while we're doing our learning remotely. And so I was going to read you a story. I'm going to put Lou down now. Say bye, Lou. And what I thought I would do is I would read a story, and then maybe after the story, you could get your journals out and you could write something about the story I read. So the story I picked out it's a short story. It doesn't take very long, but it's kind of fun. It's a story that um, my girls liked when I used to read it to them, and it is called Mrs. McNosh Hangs Up Her Wash. And it's a rhyming story, and rhyming stories are kind of fun because they flow really nicely. Anyways, we'll start with the title. Mrs. McNosh hangs up her wash, and the author, the person who wrote the story, is Sarah Weeks, and the artist, the illustrator who drew the pictures, is Nadine Bernard Westcott. So, as with any book, we open up the page, we get a title page, and here we have Mrs. McNosh Hangs Up Her Wash by Sarah Weeks. Pictures by Nadine Bernard Westcott. So let's see if I can do this, okay? Whoops, Daisy, the pages are kind of thick and hard to turn. Okay. So, each Monday at dawn, Mrs. Nellie McNosh brings out a barrel and does a big wash. It takes her all morning, and when the sun's high, she hangs what she's washed on the clothesline to dry. She hangs up the dresses, she hangs up the shirts, she hangs up the underwear, nightgowns and skirts. She hangs up the stockings, she hangs up the shoes, she wrings out the papers and hangs up the news. She hangs up the dog and his dish and his bone. She gets a wrong number and hangs up the phone. She hangs up a hat and an old wedding gown and two sleepy bats which she hangs upside down. She hangs up a lamp and a large Christmas wreath and Grandpa McNosh's removable teeth. She hangs up a kite by the tip of its tail. The postman arrives and she hangs up the mail. She hangs till she's hung every last thing in sight, including the turkey she's roasting that night. Each Monday by dusk, Mrs. Nellie McNosh has finally hung up the last of her wash. She takes off her apron, she lets down her hair, then she hangs herself up in a comfortable chair. The end. Now, what I want you to think about, and you can replay this video, what I want you to think about for your journal is what all the different things that Mrs. McNosh hung up on her clothesline. Okay, and she hung up a lot of different things. So if you can't remember, just replay it and try to look at the different pictures and see if you find some of the items that you think are particularly funny or that you like. And I'd like you to write in your journal that you like your favorite thing that Mrs. McNosh hung up. Pick two things, and then I want you to draw a picture of her clothesline and maybe you helping her hang up the two funny things that you liked. You know, she hung up a turkey, she hung up some removable teeth. I don't know, there were a lot of things in there. See what you can find and see what you can do, and then maybe post a picture of it, okay? And I will look for another book to read and do another story tomorrow, okay? Stay well. I hope you're enjoying your time with your family. And, oh, let me get Lou. Lou, come here. All right, here he is. Lou says bye too. Bye. Till tomorrow.